It's April 21st today, and as you can see behind me, all this green stuff on the ground, those are ramps. I was out here a week or so ago, and they were super little, but now they're big enough to harvest, and they will keep growing over the next week or so. Give you guys a close-up of the plant, explain how to harvest them. This spot I have is not typical of what most people find. They find little patches. This patch I'm in here is acres and acres. And you can tell by the kind of woods I'm in, give you an idea of what to look for. But they like old forests, old growth forest with loamy type of soil, usually near wetlands, rivers, lakes, things like that. And those are the places to find them. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what they look like. As you can see, most of them have 2 leaves on them. Like this guy here. You can see that has 2 leaves. And I'll pick this one just to show you. This is what they look like. Broad-leafed. You don't have to question what you got. If you take the leaf and pinch it, you'll smell garlic and onion, and it'll be really strong. The way to harvest these, if you've got a big patch like I've got, you're not hurting anybody digging up the bulbs and everything. We'll take what we need to last us for the year, and then what I'll do is I will take and cut one leaf, a number of plants till I have enough, and I take those home and I mix them in a blender with olive oil, put them in ice cube trays and freeze them in the freezer. And once they've solidified, you can put them in a baggie, and then when you need some flavoring for soup, stews, chili, any kind of thing like that, you can throw a couple of those little pucks in there, and there's your flavor. The rest of them I will probably dehydrate some and freeze them whole in vacuum sealed bags. And that's basically what we do with them. When I get around to harvesting some of the leaves, I'll show you guys that too. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and dig up a bunch of them. Okay, you want to dig down pretty deep because those tubers can be way down in there. Pop it up about like this so that it breaks up the soil a little. Then you just come in when it's loose. I'll try to not get too much dirt up on them. Check that out. I'll peel this back so you can see the bulb. Look at that. This is what you got. And I'll dig up all I need, about like what I'm doing right now. And you get the idea, and you see the soil type that they're in. It's a loamy, dark, rich forest soil. And we'll go ahead and collect a bunch of these, and I'll come back when we start cutting leaves. Okay, so I've harvested my bulbs and plants. Now I want to take just a few leaves, one from each plant. Normally they grow 2 or 3 leaves per plant. I try to leave at least 1 leaf. That way the plant can go ahead and flower and all of that. So let's get on with this, and I'll show you guys how to do that. I use a pair of scissors, and I'll just come in and take 1 leaf, like so. See that plant? I left the leaf. Take a leaf, leaf, leaf. This plant has 3, so I will take just 1 off of this one, but you could take 2. Same here, I'll take 2 and leave 1. And I'll do this until I fill up another bag of just leaves, and these will be what I blend up with olive oil and put in ice cube trays in the freezer. And we still have probably another week or 2 that you can get out and harvest them, and everything will stay tender. I suppose if you're doing it in the blender, it really isn't going to make a difference because you're blending them. It's basically for flavor. So we'll go ahead and harvest what we're going to harvest, and then I'll show you the end product. This bag right here is the whole plants. And you can see we've probably got a grocery sack full of those. This bag probably weighs 10 pounds. And then in this bag here is just leaves that we harvested. And there's probably 3 or 4 pounds in that bag. It's about a half a grocery sack full. Okay, we've harvested what we needed. And if I decide I need more, I can always come back and get more. I wanted to give you guys one last look around me here. I'm going to pan in a circle. So all this green you see on the ground is nothing but ramps. And I'm going to do a complete circle here. Look at that, ramps everywhere, everywhere. Acres and acres and acres of them. This is happening right now. And you guys get out here. Bring the kids with you. Go find you some patches of ramps. Now's the time. The harvest window is pretty short on these. And remember, only harvest what you need. And if you have a small patch, don't over harvest. It takes a long time for these guys to grow from seed. So only dig up 1 plant out of every, say, 5. And then if you need more, take a leaf off of each plant until you get what you need, and don't overdo it. And if you guys like the content that I'm bringing to you, follow along. We're going to keep doing this sort of thing. Until next time.